this case we are going to talk about is, so something like getter and setter methods. How to see these properties are there, account number, name as well as balance. So same way I'm going to create another class called maybe the next program we are doing to JS class getters and setters dot html. So how to define the getter and setter methods? So getter and setter is also method only, but there is a special purpose for that. So getters and setters, GETTRS, getters and setters. We will include link relation is equal to styles.css. Inside this we got navigation, H2, JavaScript, class, getters and setters. Not methods, getters and setters is what we are doing. So one JavaScript, open with live server. So the page is being opened. So F12, nothing is there inside the console. Now what we do is we'll just write a script, no section and also script. So inside the script, we will create a class called the person. Even bank also we can do. So I'll just create a class called the person. What a person have got? So we need to have a constructor. So this constructor F name as well as L name, two properties. So I want to provide two properties. So if you want, you can say inside constructor. So console, to understand the flow of execution, console.log inside constructor. So we know what is the purpose of constructor. So inside constructor used to assign the property to an object. So this dot first name is equal to F name. And the second property I want to assign is this dot last name is equal to L name. First name as well as last name. Constructor is ready. Now what I do is, let us create an object. Let person1. The first person is equal to new person of first name is Sunil and the last name is Joseph. The first name is Sunil and the last name is Joseph. So console.log. We want to retrieve the values, or we'll say person1. We'll just display that person1. So open with the live server. Okay, already it's open. It's available. So we got the object, first name Sunil, last name Joseph. Object is coming inside constructor. Now another thing what I do is console.log of backtick, or directly also we can do. So dollar person one dot first name. So I'm getting the first name property. So when you are getting this first name property, we are getting the value Sunil. So whenever you are accessing a property, remember, whenever you are accessing a property, if you want to do something, I want to define a function. For that purpose, we use the getter methods. So a getter method is a predefined method. So something like get what? First name. Get first name, like this we define. Get first name, no space at all. We'll say, I'll just give a console log of inside getter method of first name. So inside the getter method of first name, we'll say return this dot first name. So return this dot first name. We can access it. If you ask me why you are writing like that, so Sunil, can you write it directly? You are getting the property, but I want to do something. So if you want to do something, this getter method will get executed automatically. Now when you save this, the syntax you see, this is what the getters. Getter method, a predefined sort of method. So this method get executed automatically whenever you are accessing the property. This method get executed automatically whenever you are accessing that property, but it may not work directly. You see, there are some errors are coming. Type error, setting getter only property first name. So it is accessing that, but multiple times it is being called. So to overcome that, you provide the actual property starts with underscore and the getter method as first name, and I will return underscore first name. You see, we want to provide some security for this. I don't want to make anyone to access this property directly. So normally the purpose of getter methods are to make a property read only, to make a property read only, or make a property updatable. So getter methods are used for accessing the, to make that property read only. So what I do is person1 dot, what is it we are using? We are using first name, but it's not an actual property of that object, or it's not an actual property of that class. Actual property of the class is underscore first name. We are not accessing it, we are calling first name. So this will come here inside getter method. You see what is happening now? Have you seen? Inside getter method of first name, we are getting the value of Sunil. This is how we define a getter method. There others are all normal method. This is getter method. So this getter method get executed automatically whenever you are accessing a property. So for what purpose this concept is introduced? This is something like encapsulation. So we are making that property as something like private property. So actual property is underscore first name. But I want to access that property through what? I'm not showing this property to outside people. I'm just accessing it as first name. When you say this, this method is being called. It's not that you should provide first name itself, you can give anything. Now the people will have a clear understanding. Getter methods, and even for getter method, for what? Other one is get last name. So this is nothing but console.log inside getter method of last name. Inside getter method of last name, return what is actual property? This dot underscore last name. Underscore last name is actual property. So now if you want to get that, I'll put a separator. So dollar, I don't want to expose the actual property name outside. For that purpose, we use the getter and the setter methods. So person1 dot last name. You see, inside getter method of first name, undefined. Oh, sorry, last name. Last name. So it will call this method. So person1, okay, we are getting that object. So whenever you are accessing that property, getter method of first name, getter method of last name. This is how we are accessing the getter method. So we are not giving the actual property. What is actual property? Underscore first name, underscore last name. So we represent it to like, this is how we define the getter method. Now the same way we have got setter method to change the value. So setter methods to change the value. So set first name, f name, console.log inside setter method of, or setter method for first name, not of first name. So this dot, what is actual property? This dot underscore first name is equal to f name. So whenever anyone see this particular part, this part, actually we will not expose this class. In a real scenario, we will not write this person class directly inside this program. We will write it in some other place. Then we are directly creating an object. So this is what getter methods are called. Now I want to change the first name. How to change the first name? So person1 dot first name is equal to, first name is equal. If you want to change the property by using property name, you can say person1 dot underscore first name is equal to. So in the place of Sunil, I'll just give it as Anil. So at this time, what will happen? It will call the setter method. Then after that, if you display console.log of person1, the first name is changed to underscore first name is being changed to Anil, and the last name is still Joseph only. Now what happens? Inside setter method of first name. So what is the value of Sunil is replaced with the Anil. So this is what basically getter and setter methods. So whenever you are writing the getter and setter method, make sure, so this method name and the actual property name should not be same. It should be different. So the actual property is like this and the getter method. So when this method get executed, this method get executed whenever that object is referring that property. Now I'll just provide it as a function. So first name, opening bracket, closing bracket. You see, person1 dot first name is not a function, but actually it's a function, but you cannot access it like that. So getter method will get executed automatically in this situation whenever we are accessing a property. Something like an alias name. What do you mean by alias? A different name we are providing. So this is what get first name. This is what getter and setter understand. Don't get confused with a normal method. Sometimes in some documentations and all, people will say set first name is called as a setter method, but it's not setter method. Get first name, it may not be the first. It's only a normal method of a class. This is a normal method of a class, but getter and setter is like this. And we are directly able to see, you cannot call it as a function. If you define it as a normal method, then you have to use the opening bracket and closing bracket. So when you are accessing first name, it will call this method. And this is used for getting the value of the first name. So this is what getter as well as setter methods that we have. Now I want to define a method. Now next part is about methods. So methods like this. Print welcome person. So welcome person. So this is how we write the method. Welcome person is a method. Console.log backtick welcome. So this dot. So this dot. I'll just say first name hello or welcome or hello. So how to call that object? So person1 dot welcome person. So this is a method. This is a normal method. So what is happening? Refresh. Anything is happening? Welcome person. I'll just give a bracket, opening bracket and closing bracket. What is coming? Welcome Anil. If you are providing only welcome person without this opening bracket and closing bracket, there is no property like this, or you are not consoling that. Whereas if you call it as a method, or you say console.log person1 dot welcome person, what will happen? You will get it as undefined. I mean, a function is coming. Welcome person, a function is coming. Or welcome persons, if you say, you will get the message undefined. There is no property like that. If you want, you can assign a property to this object also, not a problem. But what I want is, I want to call that method welcome person is a method. See the difference between getter, setter as well as methods. So now we are getting welcome Anil. Welcome Anil followed by last name. You see? Last name, no, not that. First name. So whenever you say first name, what it is doing? Inside getter method of first name. Then space dollar this dot last name. So we are calling last name, first name and last name. So inside getter method, inside setter method. Previously also getter and setter, even here also we are getting. Or in this case you can get, so in this case it is calling the getter methods. Then if you say console.log, another approach is welcome. Directly properties we are accessing. So dollar this dot underscore first name. This dot underscore first name space dollar this dot underscore last name. This is actual property. So inside this, it will not call the getter or setter, it will directly access the property. So this is what the method. See, Anil Joseph. But in this case, getter and setter methods are called, because this is what getter and setter. So if you're working with the getter and setter methods, the property name and the get space, there will be a difference. So you can give anything. It's not that you should write only first name. Why we have written first name? People should not get confused. By seeing this, they can understand there is some property like first name, but actual property is starting with the underscore first name. This is what getter and setter methods. You can use the underscore character or any character to separate the getter or setter from the actual property. To avoid recursive call problem, make sure that the property being assigned to the setter and all. Otherwise, recursive problem may harm. Brand, price, and color, get brand. Get brand. So whenever you are getting a property, so like this we can get, or underscore brand. So in this case, getter and setter methods may not be called because we are assigning the value directly. But if you say mobile.brand, what will happen? Get brand method will be called. And if you say mobile.brand with a value, setter method will be called. So we are changing, not dot brand, only brand. Then getter and setter method. So in this case, getter method will be called. In this case, setter method will be called. So let us implement this example also. Another example also let us implement. So, or in the same program itself we can implement, right? Another script we will write. Another script we will write. So inside the script, this is a class of mobile. Or we take out that script, mobile or person or anything, Control Shift F. Now we see, so we have got a mobile constructor, we have got brand, price and color, we are assigning this is a property. So get brand, set brand. So mobile.brand, we should get Apple. We are changing that mobile.brand to Samsung. So at this time what will happen? Line number 73, get brand will be called. Line number 74, set brand will be called. Now you run this, get brand, set brand. But if you directly assign, you are taking the value directly, mobile._brand, mobile._brand. This is the actual property. That time getter and setter is not called. So if you want to hide the property, we use this getter and setter methods. So this is how we define the class. So clear with these points, please. Hope you are clear with this one. So what are the points we discussed in the previous lesson and this lesson? What is class? Why we go for class? What is the purpose of this constructor? What is the purpose of getter and setter methods? What is the difference between a getter and setter method with a normal method of a class? So this is actual method, but this is calling directly, just like a property how you are accessing, the same way we are accessing that.